Hey everybody, welcome to Cineprov Presents As We Like It. I'm Larry Johnson, and tonight I am joined by...
Lowry.
And Tom.
We? I don't remember participating in this.
Oh, breakfast, Mr. Sheen.
Beer.
It's What's for Dinner.
Sparkling. Golden. Pure.
Never judgmental.
Refreshing. A beverage as old as history.
And not as old as Joan
The
Rivers.
ancient Babylonians were
drunk
probably
off their
the
asses.
first to brew beer.
By brew beer, I mean smoke hash.
The Egyptians, too,
Cake
brewed
party
a
at
beverage
Nebuchadnezzar's.
with
Woo!
barley. It was a beer reserved for the great feasts of the day. The Roman conquest of Egypt
Introduced Birum as
the beer to
Pongus.
the Western civilization of the day, as Caesar and his warriors drank toasts to their victories. The Anglo-Saxon monks are credited with the development of many brewing formulas.
And awesome
The improved
haircuts.
brews were well established as fine beverages, high in food value.
Food
By the
value?
time the pilgrims set
Dibs
out
on the
for America.
continent.
Later, taverns and
Wanna
inns
find out why they
became the
call me
meeting
John
places of
Hancock?
men who helped make American history as they enjoyed their favorite brews. Yes, the
Let's
fine
drink
beer
until
and
we
ale
find
we
each other
enjoy
attractive
today
again.
are
Oh,
beverages
good luck
with a
with that.
heritage which is unequaled.
Yeah,
Yet
bottoms
they
up,
are as
honey.
modern as today.
Anything? No.
In today's brewery laboratories, knowledge passed down through the centuries is combined with modern chemistry of food.
Soy sauce is added to give the
produce
beer that
beverages
extra
that
kick.
would have been the envy of the kings and
Yes, these
emperors
guys
of
are
old.
going to be so fucking
From the
envious.
laboratory to the tanks, where the finest of
Fonzie
American
pours
malted
himself a
grains
cold
are
one.
fermented, the beer of today is brewed under spotlessly clean conditions.
By a guy with sweaty hands.
Modern scientific instruments control the entire brewing process.
Like this
No
waterfall.
other food products get more careful attention in manufacture than American beer
Yeah,
and
she's
ale.
tanked and full of beer. Oh,
The
yeah!
brewing of this fine beer and ale today is one of America's great industries, contributing much to our economy. Some 400
Indian
modern
Institute of
breweries in
Technology.
operation today represent an investment of more than $2 billion in buildings and equipment. To staff these breweries requires
Brains!
earning $350 million a year.
Each of these people seeing none of it.
American
Oh,
farmers supply
Wheatfield!
most of the ingredients required
What'd you
for
say?
brewing.
Wheatfield?
Barley, wheat,
Say
corn,
Wheatfield.
rice, hops,
Wheatfield.
and soybeans.
Say field.
Thousands
Field.
of
Say
tons of it.
wheat.
Wheat.
To be more
Say
specific,
Wheatfield.
every
Wheatfield.
year the farmers of
You're
America
weird.
sell the breweries more than
What?
1 billion pounds of farm products worth $250 million. From these fine
wheat
golden
sketch, ladies
grains,
and
the
gentlemen.
breweries produce over 1 billion gallons of
Best
immaculately
pour
pure
ever.
beer and ale in barrels, cans, and bottles to suit every taste, occasion, and personal preference. Beverages high in food value.
Again
and
with the food
rich in
value?
tradition, ready to add to gracious living the American way.
Exploitive and commercialized.
About 1/4 of the spent grain goes back to the farms as cattle feed.
I'm putting on weight.
Because of the high concentration of protein and fat, the
Protein?
spent grains
Can
are
I get
of
a
special
definition for
value in
protein?
increasing milk production.
That little
In
Bessie
addition,
looks
the
delicious.
excess brewer's yeast is one of the richest sources of vitamin B complex. Much of it is used in preparation of vitamin extracts for medicinal
Like this
purposes.
tiny hot dog extract.
These byproducts are, of course, untaxed.
And highly illegal.
But the beer and ale itself are subject to heavy direct federal and state excise taxes. Taxes
University
which
of
help
Old
pay the
Milwaukee.
cost of fine schools, modern highways for our pleasure
And drunk
communication,
driving needs.
and operation of our government. Taxes on beer and ale provide $850 million a
Beer,
year
it does
to
a country
state and federal
good.
governments.
Brains, brains.
Oh gosh, Cindy, I don't think we're going the right way.
Beer distributors, retailer, and their respective employees. The brewing industry
Kneel
has
before the glorious
to
beer.
America in fine malt beverages, employment, raw material purchases, byproducts,
And prom
and
nights.
taxes. And so are the people who form the link between the brewers and the consuming public.
Also known as
the
the
connecting
tub
link,
people.
The men and women who distribute, sell, and serve malt beverages
Are known
have
as the
a
messengers
two-way
of Satan.
responsibility. To the brewers, they are responsible for the protection of the quality of the
To
beer
the
and
Monopoly
ale they
hotels. There.
have. To the American public, the sellers and servers of beer have an even greater responsibility.
To get ugly girls
And that's
laid.
because, to the public,
They are faceless
are the brewing
and
industry.
nameless.
They are
Oh,
good
my
American
eyes are
citizens
up here.
who take their responsibilities seriously. The distributors
Milkmen are drafted to meet the needs of the
they
drunks in
know
America.
The importance of cleanliness. They make every effort to keep their storage buildings and delivery trucks spotless.
And rat-free.
Their drivers know the importance of friendliness, courtesy, and observance of traffic regulation.
And road rage.
Grocers and takeout store operators, too, realize the importance of cleanliness, observance of the law, and service to the public.
Yet they seldom
They know,
follow
for
it.
example, that the public expects them to stock beer and ale in the various sizes of bottles and cans available, as well as in a choice of brands.
And will accept nothing
And
less.
as good American citizens, they know and obey the laws and regulations pertaining to the sale
Worst
of beer,
eye chart ever.
as well as all other laws governing their business. But the enjoyment of beer by Americans is not limited to family and neighborhood
Oh,
gatherings.
that looks nice. Wait, the movie turned into a slideshow.
Inns and taverns are part of American history. Today's taverns,
Yes,
though
the
much
old great
more modern,
American
strive to live up to the reputation
Very
established by the
American.
famous places of the past. Friendliness
Is next to
still
godliness.
the aim, whether it be a sophisticated lounge, a small place in
Thanko's
the
Bar.
industrial section of town, or
A shithole
the
like
average
this.
tavern
Tuesday's
in
STD
the
night.
average neighborhood. The neighborhood
And
tavern
this
is a
drunk
friendly
hobo.
meeting place for the community. The Average Citizens Club.
Oh my God, they're average.
Its owner-
Look how average.
He's just another
2
good
members,
American.
sweet club guys.
He knows that he and his operation reflect on the whole brewing industry.
But he
wants to
just
keep that
doesn't give a
reflection
shit.
A good one. And that's why he practices the 5 tested principles of good tavern operation.
Drink, drink,
First
drink,
of all,
drink, and
he
drink.
protects the quality of the beer and
Yes, he
ale
protects the
sells
quality by
serving it
giving
at the
people
right
the
temperature,
worst
whether
pour
it be
they've
in
ever
bottles
had.
or on draft. Second, he knows that he's serving beverages which are made under immaculate conditions.
Because he's no
He
commie.
believes they should be served in clean glasses and in clean surroundings.
By
What's
clean
more,
people.
he knows that a tavern should be a friendly place.
Oh
where
dear,
people
what do you
can
mean by
relax,
swingers?
discuss issues of the day, and enjoy sparkling malt beverages. People who
Yeah, if
come
you
into
guys
his
drink
place
enough, I'll be able to
are
raise
his
enough money to
guests.
buy the rest of this
You
tie.
might call that hospitality.
By hospitality, the
people
bartender
expect in a
offers the
tavern.
left side of his
That's
bed.
especially important when it comes to serving members of the armed
Air Force.
forces.
Army.
Air Force!
Army.
From a nearby post, just passing through, or residents of the community on leave.
Or the occasional Nazi
The
spy.
tavern operator knows he and the community have a responsibility to servicemen
Did he
and
just
women.
say responsibility to
He works
servicemen
with
and
armed
women?
forces officials in all matters which might involve his
Hope you enjoyed
operation,
Open Tap Night.
so
Now go
far
out and
as
fly that
servicemen and
bomber.
women are concerned. And that brings us to the next principle of good tavern operation.
The swimsuit competition.
Observance of the laws.
Made to be
A
broken,
good operator knows that laws are designed to help preserve the rights of everyone.
except the
He makes
Jews.
every effort to observe them and cooperates fully with all law enforcement agencies. Being a good citizen is the 5th principle of good tavern operation. He knows the public expects him and other
Would.
businessmen to take an active part in all worthy local activities. He knows
Free
he must
Jaeger
also
shot with
serve
every
on
donation.
committees and support activities like the Community Chest, March of Dimes, Cancer Fund, Chamber of Commerce, and similar organizations.
Such as SEALs.
Yes, quality of product,
Ugh, why couldn't they have shown this clip instead of the last 5
observance
minutes?
of the law,
Really would have been
and
faster.
good citizenship. These are the principles.
Oh, and to get everybody really drunk.
There are some who look for any opportunity to magnify every mistake.
Like
and use
Jimmy
it to
Stewart
seek
here.
prohibition of the malt beverages, which add to the enjoyment of gracious living. However,
Only with
more
beer
than
can we
a
stop
million
Hitler's
Americans
assault
are a
on
part of
Eastern
this
Europe.
great industry, as long as they and the millions more Americans whom they serve continue to live up to the
Eyes
fine
up
heritage
here
of beer and
again.
brewing, we can continue to enjoy gracious living
It's the 50s, honey.
with the
Bring
help
daddy
of
his
fine
booze.
beer and ale. Gracious living, self-government, freedom,
12-step
tied
programs.
to the way of doing things that have made the American economy what it is today.
For the
And
white
have helped
upper
make
class.
America great. That's the way we, as Americans, like it.
Soapy and hoppy. USA, USA.
USA.
Thanks, everybody. That is As We Like It. Visit us at cineprov.com when you sober up.